Hello everyone, welcome to Studydogma. In this video, we will discuss part 2 of 400 plus computer awareness for RBI Assistant 2020 series containing 100 questions. Those who have not watched part 1 video, please watch it. Link given in the description box. Before starting, I will request if you have not yet subscribed the channel, then please subscribe the channel and press the bell icon for future notifications, and please share the video with your friends and other groups of Telegram, WhatsApp, Facebook and wherever you can, so that maximum aspirants can be helped in their preparations. We will be launching last 6 months 1000 plus general awareness MCQs very soon for upcoming RBI Assistant and SBI Clerk 2020 exam. Hence, subscribe yourself and stay updated. So let's start today's session. DSL is an example of a dash connection. Right answer is broadband. So DSL is an example of a broadband connection, and the DSL or digital subscriber line internet service makes its connection by utilizing unused telephone wires that cause no interruption to telephone service. A physical connection between the microprocessor, memory and other parts of the microcomputer is known as dash. Right answer is address bus. Now the address bus carries the address of the piece of memory to be read from or written to. Agreements on how communication components and DTEs, that is data terminal equipments, are to be communicated is called as dash. Right answer is protocols. So protocols are agreements on how communication components and DTEs are to be communicated. What is the IEEE standard for wireless LAN? Right answer is 802.11. Now, IEEE stands for Institute of Electrical and Electronics Engineers, and IEEE standards established in order to meet technical, safety, regulatory, societal and market needs. A term used to describe interconnected computer configuration is dash. Right answer is multiprogramming. The difference between people with access to computers and the internet and those without this access is known as dash. Right answer is digital divide. So digital divide refers to the gap between demographics and regions that have access to modern information and communications technology and those that don't or have restricted areas. Dash is the diagnostic testing sequence of a computer that determines if all input and output devices are working properly. Right answer is power on self test, that is POST. A browser extension is a dash that extends the functionality of a web browser. Right answer is plugin. And Adobe Flash Player, Java SE, QuickTime are examples of plugins. Name the internet protocol used to access web page. Right answer is Hypertext Transfer Protocol, that is HTTP. The hardware device that acts as both a switching and connecting unit is called dash. Right answer is multiplexer. So multiplexer is the hardware device that acts as both a switching and connecting unit. A separate document from another program sent along with an email message is called dash. Right answer is email attachment. When sending an email, the dash line describes the contents of the message. Right answer is subject. So the subject line describes the contents of the message when we send an email. Dash is unauthorized copying of software to be used for personal gain instead of personal backups. Right answer is software piracy. Dash is a service that allows organizations to make their own website. Right answer is web hosting. So web hosting is the service that allows organizations to make their own website. And it is a type of internet hosting service that allows individuals and organizations to make their website accessible via the World Wide Web, that is www. The dash shows all the websites and pages that you have visited over a period of time. Right answer is history list. So in the history list we can see all the websites and pages that we have visited over a period of time. Dash is a type of web technology creates an online community where people can make statements and others can read and respond to those statements. Right answer is blog. So basically a blog is an online journal or informational website displaying information in the reverse chronological order with the latest post appearing first. It is a platform where a writer or even a group of writers share their views on an individual subject. An application where only one user accesses the database at a given time in an example of dash. Right answer is single user database application. Dash protocol is commonly used to retrieve email from a mail server. Right answer is Internet Message Access Protocol, that is IMAP. So IMAP is a standard email protocol that shares email messages on a mail server but allows the end user to view and manipulate the messages as though they were stored locally on the end user's computing device. When we run a program in HTML coding, the dash is used as backend and dash works as frontend. Right answer is Notepad and Internet Explorer. So when we run a program in HTML coding, Notepad is used as backend and Internet Explorer works as frontend. A dash is a collection of computer and device connected together. Right answer is network. So a network is a collection of computer and device connected together. Small application programs that run on a web page and may ensure a form is completed properly or provided animation are known as dash. Right answer is flash. And the flash is used to stream and view video, audio and multimedia and reach internet applications on a computer or supported mobile device. In the URL http www.google.com, the portion labeled HTTP is the dash. Right answer is host. A dash is a computer network that usually spans a city or a large campus. Right answer is metropolitan area network, that is MAN. So a MAN is a computer network that interconnects users with computer resources in a geographical region of the size of a metropolitan area. The HTML code written in a text editor to make web pages is dash. Right answer is source code. So the HTML code written in a text editor to make web pages is called the source code. Encryption and decryption are functions of dash layer. Right answer is presentation layer. Dash is a private corporate network used exclusively by company employees. Right answer is intranet. Name the internet protocol used to send email. Right answer is Simple Mail Transfer Protocol, that is SMTP. And the SMTP is a part of the application layer of the TCP IP protocol and it works closely with something called the mail transfer agent to send messages to the right computer and email inbox. Dash ports connect special types of music instruments to sound cards. Right answer is Musical Instrument Digital Interface, that is MIDI ports. A dash is an object embedded in a web page or email which unobtrusively allows checking that a user has accessed the content. Right answer is web beacon. So the web beacon is the object which is embedded in a web page or email, which allows checking that a user has accessed the content. The dash shows a brief description and optionally keyboard shortcuts of commands of dialog box launchers. Right answer is screen type. A dash is used to prohibit unauthorized access to your computer via the internet. Right answer is firewall. And there are three basic types of firewall, that is packet filters, stateful inspection and proxy server firewalls. Which type of device is used by banking websites to enter the password and prevent keystroke lagging? Right answer is virtual keyboard. So in banking websites, we usually uses the virtual keyboard to enter the password for security purposes. A dash is used to process client requests for web pages. Right answer is proxy server. So a proxy server is used to process client requests for web pages. Now a proxy server is a server application or appliance that acts as an intermediary for requests from clients seeking resources from servers that provide their resources. Dash type of network consists of set of switches connected by physical links. Right answer is circuit switched network. Ethernet protocol uses dash layer of the OSI model. Right answer is data link layer. So Ethernet protocol uses data link layer of the OSI model. Now the data link layer is the second layer of the OSI model, and it deals with transmission errors, regulate the flow of data and provide a well-defined interface to the network layer. Dash is a device that converts digital signals in a form that can pass through a transmission medium. Right answer is encoder. A dash server keeps track of users login into the network and the services available to the users. Right answer is file server. So the file server keeps track of users login into the network and the services available to the users. In the OSI model, the dash layer is responsible for assembling the data packets into frames. Right answer is data link layer. So the data link layer is responsible for assembling the data packets into frames. Router works at dash OSI layer. Right answer is network layer. So router works at network layer in the OSI model. Now a router is a networking device that forwards data packets between computer networks. A router is connected to two or more data lines from different IP networks. A dash is used to convert analog signals to digital and digital to analog signals. Right answer is modem. So a modem is used to convert analog signals to digital and digital to analog signals. Dash is a device that converts the encoded signals into digital form. Right answer is decoder. So a decoder converts the encoded signals into digital form. Switch operates at dash layer. Right answer is data link layer. Now a switch is a high-speed device that receives incoming data packets and redirects them to their destination on a LAN. The mode of operation when a packet with the code transmitted is received and processed by every machine is called dash. Right answer is broadcasting. So the broadcasting is the mode of operation when a packet with the code transmitted is received and processed by every machine. OSI reference model contains dash layers. Right answer is 7 layers. So the OSI model contains 7 layers, and the 7 layers of the OSI model are physical layer, data link layer, network layer, transport layer, session layer, presentation layer and application layer. The layout and structure of the network is called the dash. Right answer is topology. So topology is the layout and structure of the network. Repeater operates at which layer of the OSI model? Right answer is physical layer. The code for a web page is written using dash. Right answer is hypertext markup language, that is HTML. So the code for a web page is written using HTML. Dash is a file level computer data storage server connected to a computer network providing data access to a heterogeneous group of clients. Right answer is network attached storage. So NAS is a file level computer data storage server connected to a computer network providing data access to a heterogeneous group of clients. Dash denotes a unique identifier to files, services or websites present on the World Wide Web. Right answer is Uniform Resource Locator, that is URL. In dash addresses, a packet is delivered to one interface. Right answer is unicast. So in unicast addresses, a packet is delivered to one interface. Now unicast is a one-to-one transmission from one point in the network to another point, that is one sender and one receiver. Whereas multicast is group communication where data transmission is addressed to a group of destination computers simultaneously. Dash allows user at one site to establish a connection to another site and then pass keystrokes from local host to remote host. Right answer is telnet. So the telnet allows users at one site to establish a connection to another site and then pass keystrokes from local host to remote host. Dash is a device used for signal amplification and retransmission. Right answer is switch. Dash topology uses a combination of any two or more topologies in such a way that the resulting network does not exhibit one of the standard topologies. Right answer is hybrid topology. Dash is the port number of SMTP. Right answer is 25. Now port number is a way to identify a specific process to which an internet or other network message is to be forwarded when it arrives at a server. And remember, the port number of HTTP is 80. In a dash topology, each computer is connected to another computer with the last one connected to the first. Right answer is ring topology. So in a ring topology, each computer is connected to another computer with the last one connected to the first. Dash is used in a data link layer and is used to connect LANs in a network. Right answer is bridge. When the pointer is positioned on a dash, it is shaped like a hand. Right answer is hyperlink. So dash is a personal cloud storage service from Google which gives every user 15 GB of drive storage space. Right answer is Google Drive. So Google Drive gives each user 15 GB of drive storage space. Dash is a type of internet-based computing that provides shared computer processing resources and data to computers and other devices on demand. Right answer is cloud computing. A device that connects to a network without the use of cables is said to be dash. Right answer is wireless. So a device that connects to a network without the use of cables is said to be wireless. Dash is used to identify one or more IP addresses. Right answer is domain name. Dash examine incoming data packets to ensure they originated from an authorized user. So packet screening examine incoming data packets to ensure they originated from an unauthorized user. The first email was sent by Dash to himself in 1971. So Ray Tomlinson sent the first email to himself in 1971. Dash is the port number of HTTP. Right answer is 80. So we have already explained it earlier that the HTTP port number is 80. Dash is a device that transmits data between two different networks. Right answer is hub. So hub transmits data between two different networks. In a dash topology, all the computers are connected to a single hub through a cable. Right answer is star topology. So in a star topology, all the computers are connected to a single hub through a cable. The dash layer is the layer closest to transmission medium. Right answer is physical layer. So the physical layer is the layer closest to transmission medium. The amount of data that can be transmitted in a certain amount of time is called dash. So the amount of data that can be transmitted in a certain amount of time is called bandwidth. Dash is Microsoft's service for hosting files in the cloud computing, which offers 5 GB of storage space for free. Right answer is OneDrive. Dash is a global system of interconnected computer networks that use the standard internet protocol suite, that is TCP/IP, to link several billion devices worldwide. Right answer is internet. ANSI SPARC model is the generalized architecture of dash. Right answer is database management system, that is DBMS. Now the DBMS is a software for storing and retrieving users' data while considering appropriate security measures. Microsoft Access, SQL Server, FileMaker, Oracle, all are examples of DBMS. The device that acts as an interface to connect with and communicate on a network is known as the dash. That right answer is network adapter. So the device that acts as an interface to connect with and communicate on a network is known as the network adapter. Dash is used for granting and revoking user access on a database. Right answer is data control language, that is DCL. Dash is a packet of information that travels between a browser and the web server. So cookies is a packet of information that travels between a browser and the web server. Computer system that attempt to imitate human processes for analyzing and solving problems is dash. Right answer is artificial intelligence. So artificial intelligence is the computer system that attempt to imitate human processes for analyzing and solving problems. Dash is a network adapter that enables a computer to connect to an Ethernet. Right answer is Ethernet card. Dash is the locating and eliminating defects in a program. Right answer is debugging. So debugging is the locating and eliminating defects in a program. Dash is a database computer language designed for the retrieval and management of data in relational database. Right answer is structured query language, that is SQL. Dash is an organization that provides access to the internet for a free. Right answer is internet service provider. So internet service provider provides access to the internet for a free. SGML stands for, right answer is standard generalized markup language. Dash definition is used along with XML definition to specify the presentation of XML document. Right answer is XSL. And XSL stands for extensible style sheet language, which is used to refer to a family of languages used to transform and render XML documents. When your computer stops working suddenly, it is referred to as a dash. So when your computer stops working suddenly, it is referred to as a crash of computer, we used to say. The dash network is a type of network where each computer is connected to the other to share resources without requiring a separate server system. Right answer is peer-to-peer. So in a peer-to-peer network, each computer is connected to the other to share resources without requiring a separate server system. Mozilla Firefox is an example of dash. So Mozilla Firefox is an example of web browser. For each attribute of a relation, there is a set of permitted values called the dash of that attribute. Right answer is domain. Dash is an optical data communication standard used for long distance networks, provides communication with fiber optical lines. Right answer is fiber distributed data interface. So fiber distributed data interface is an optical data communication standard used for long distance network, provides communication with fiber optical lines. Dash layer is responsible for end-to-end network communication, flow control of data, error recovery, reliability and quality of data. Right answer is transport layer. Dash translates domain names into IP addresses. So domain name systems translates domain names into IP addresses. A dash search engine is a search tool that uses another search engine's data to produce their own results from the internet. Right answer is meta search engine. So a meta search engine uses another search engine's data to produce their own results from the internet. Dash is used to share email with one or more recipients. Right answer is carbon copy. Bits are packaged into frames at which layer of the OSI model? Right answer is data link layer. So bits are packaged into frames at data link layer of the OSI model. If you wish to extend the length of the network without having the signal degrade, you would use a dash. So you would use a repeater. Dash is the starting element in all HTML document. Right answer is root. So root is the starting element in all HTML document. Dash layer is responsible for the establishment of the connection, maintenance of sessions, synchronization and ensures security. Right answer is session layer. So session layer is responsible for the establishment of connection, maintenance of sessions, synchronization and ensures security. Dash was the first graphical web browser. So Mosaic was the first graphical web browser. IP address 172.16.0.2 belongs to which class? Right answer is B. So IP address 172.16.0.2 belongs to B class. Now if we talk about classes of IP address, then there are 5 classes of IP address, that is A, B, C, D, E. So A consists of 0 to 127, B consists of 128 to 191, C consists of 191 to 223, D consists of 223 to 239, whereas E consists of 240 to 255. In dash, the recipients of the message and other recipients cannot see the persons who all receive the email. Right answer is blind carbon copy. So in the blind carbon copy, the recipients of the message and other recipients cannot see the persons who all receive the email. LANs can be connected by devices called dash which operate on the data link layer. So LANs can be connected by devices called bridge which operate on the data link layer. The internet was originally a project of which agency? Right answer is Advanced Research Projects Agency, that is ARPA. Now ARPA is an agency of United States which first developed internet called ARPANET. It now stands for Address and Routing Parameter Area. Dash layer ensures that the data is delivered error-free in sequence and with no loss, duplication or corruption. Right answer is transport layer. So the transport layer ensures that the data is delivered error-free in sequence with no loss, duplication or corruption. So here we will end today's session. If you like the session, then please like and subscribe the channel and press the bell icon so that you can get all notifications on time. You can also join the Telegram group of Study Dogma and follow us on Instagram pages for regular updates. Link given in the description column. Thank you very much.